What's up guys, Scalec here, and we are in the game cave with the Austen Johnston. How's it going, bro? What you playing?
Playing Numeron gods.
Ooh.
Egyptian gods.
Are you excited for the new 100,000 attack Numeron coming out?
Yeah. Hype for the new cards.
Heck yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Show us the spice.
Alright, so start with the monsters first. You gotta run triple wall. Self-explanatory. It gets you to Numeron network. It can't ash it because it activates it straight from deck. And it's also a mini battle fader.
Mm-hmm.
So you can save yourself from some damage. Then we go into hand traps. I run 2 ash. Self-explanatory, hits everything. 2 bell.
Also good.
Also good right now in this meta. We got 2 Droll Knockbird.
Nice.
For Drytron and random rogue matches because our locals is filled with rogue. And then the god cards.
Oh,
we run
nice.
2 Obelisk because he's really good against certain backrow decks. He can't be targeted by card effects. So against Altergeist, this is a free win. They don't have an out to him. Also to random rogue matches, this is just win you games. Also, if somebody Solemn Judgment's a card, you summon this, it's just game instantly because he's 4,000. He also contribute 2 monsters on your field or Raigeki your opponent's board. So he's pretty good. This is triple Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Ooh, so you're heavy on Slifer.
Yeah, Slifer is really good going first. He's what I'm trying to set up with a card I'll show you in a second. He's kind of a mini floodgate. When your opponent summons a monster in attack mode, it'll lower its attack by 2,000. And then if it hits 0, it's instantly destroyed. Also, normal Slifer effect, he gains 1,000 for each card in your hand. So he can become
spicy.
really big. Really fast. And then the spells. Triple network. Self-explanatory. You gotta run the Numeron cards. You can use them for your tribute fodder, for your gods. Or you can go to Megaclops, which is usually the game plan is going to Megaclops. The Numeron calling. This is what you send off of the network. Only 2. I don't want to brick on it, so I'm only going to run 2. This is what you send off the calling to summon your Numerons from your extra deck. Summons up to 4. Pick your numbers. Triple desires, because Slifer leaves cards in your hand, so we're just going to run this. This gets you to your god cards when you need it. It gets you to random hand traps when you need it. It's just extra 2 cards in this deck. Memories of Hope.
The proper ratios, I like it.
Yeah, I gotta run 3 because I run Slifer the Sky Dragon, and the more cards I have in my hand, the harder it's gonna be harder to out Slifer. So this can just by itself with network make Slifer 4,000. So it's pretty good. If nobody knows what this card does, you draw cards up to the number of monsters on your field with different names.
So you basically draw 4.
Yeah, you're always gonna summon 4 if you see this.
Wow. Pot of Greed is still banned.
Yeah,
I don't understand it, man.
And then we got this. Probably the best card in the deck.
Yeah.
Soul Crossing. So what this does is you can use your opponent's monsters or any number of your monsters to summon a level 10 or higher monster. If you summon a god card with this, your opponent can't respond to it.
Ooh.
So it's just free. I'm gonna wipe your board. And then one of those. So we got set rotation, set self-explanatory. Gets me to my field spell as fast as possible. Terraforming, it gets me to my field spell. Call bias for hand traps or interruption on the opponent's turn. This is a really bad field spell that I'm playing because I don't own any other good ones.
Just play the live twin field spell.
Yeah. And then we got Monster Reborn, self-explanatory.
Nice.
Reborn's Megaclops. Reborn's your god cards for a turn. Traps. I'm going first. So we play Triple Judgment. So this helps me keep Megaclops on the board if they have an out to it. If they have an Imperm, I can just Judgment it. And they have to use more cards to out Megaclops. Triple Imperm. self-explanatory. It's a lot of decks right now.
It's back row too?
Hits the back row, stops like floodgates and stuff. Super good. And Metal Reflex Eye.
Ooh.
So this is just a vanilla 3000 defense monster, but it's used for the extra deck.
I see.
2 of each Numeron, because you can use Numeron calling usually twice in a turn in a duel. But they out the first one, the first Mega Clops, you just make the second one. So. And then these also, when they attack a monster, they can double their attack, so you can't OTK with just these guys.
Oh yeah. Easy OTKs for days.
Yeah. And then shout out to Sam for letting me borrow this.
Hey.
So this card is really, really good in this deck. You tribute a level 10 Aqua Monster with 0 attack, which is the Metal Reflex Line. And then he just freely comes out. His effect is your opponent has to target this with card effects and attacks. And then he also can't be destroyed to battle. He's also 3000. And he can also be used as a full tribute for a god. And then we got just generic links that I don't really ever use. We got IP, probably never make it. Phoenix you can make sometimes. It's really hard to make these because when you use your field spell, you can only get to summon once after that. So it's really hard to go into these. This is really just to pop floodgates. Boral Swords in here. An access code, you'll never really make these. They're just in there. And then the big boy, and it's really hard to out, Mega Clops.
It is.
So if you don't know what this does, he is unaffected by monsters other than Xyz. So, like, normal decks will have a very, very hard time outing this. And he's 4000 attack.
Mm-hmm.
He also has another effect where you can attach a card on your opponent's side of the field to an Xyz, but you don't ever, like, actually summon your Xyz. You cheat them out with Numeron Network. So that effect won't ever come up. And then we'll go to the side deck. I play 3 1-ofs. We got Raigeki. This actually won me a game today because of Link Rebo.
Nice.
So I can just Raigeki or Link Rebo and then attack you for the game with like Obelisk or Slifer. Harpy Feather Duster, self-explanatory, blows up back row, and then self-explanatory, it stops trap decks in their tracks. And then you got Triple Dark Ruler.
Nice.
So this self-explanatory shuts off your whole opponent's whole field. Then you can Soul Crossing, tribute 3 of them. You can also do this, beat over everything with the Numerons, and then go into Mega Clops. Or Slifer, if you really wanted to. Triple Evenly Matched, because this deck really struggles against back row.
Yeah, back row
sometimes. Yeah, back row hurts, so we side this to out the whole back row or whole board of whatever your opponent makes. 2 Sphere Mode. This with Soul Crossing is nuts because this with Soul Crossing makes this a quick effect. So you can just tribute your opponent's stuff and then it comes back to you the next turn. And then you gotta play the Raw.
Yeah.
Because with this and Soul Crossing, you can just OTK your opponent that turn.
Yeah, it's just 4K.
Yeah. That, you can just make them 4K and then see if you have this or Soul Crossing in your hand and your opponent has 3 monsters. You can Soul Crossing, summon Raw, pay all your life points till you have 100 left, and he'll gain it, and then you just have to attack with another monster. And that's game. You can also pay 1000 to pop any card on the field. And then Double Dimension Ground. It hurts a lot of the rogue and meta decks right now, so I'm just playing it for going first. And that's the deck.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. It's nice to see the gods getting some respect and getting some playtime on the field. Thanks so much for getting out here and bringing your best deck. Hopefully we'll see you again at the top tables.
We'll see.
We'll see. See you later, guys.